Commissioner, I don't know, you recall that on your very first appearance, I think, if memory serves me well, that was in November 2025. We discussed and you admitted that you had received certain payments from Mr. Madlanga.
Yes.
If memory serves me well, they were 20, 30. The dates are irrelevant. They were from the year 2022. That's on record. Do you recall that? You recall?
Yes.
In April, we discussed payments you received, significant payments, I think in total just above 100,000 received from Mr. Hanekom, and I engaged you on that.
Yes.
And you explained that it was Mr. Hanekom repayment of a loan you had made
Gave me money,
to invest in a business that did not come to fruition.
Yes, correct.
I have since looked at your one account that appears to receive significant amounts from specific people over a period of time. Some are quite significant payments in excess of 20,000. Would you have an explanation of under what circumstances you receive these payments, these significant payments over an extended period, what those payments are?
I will be happy if you can mention, yes, it will assist me.
All right.
Because you gave me document from 2008 from Standard Bank, you gave me another one from Capitec. I was confused. Yes,
but those we gave you in April, they are older. I thought you would have worked through them by now. Those particular statements, they were given to you in April.
I was arrested by Madlanga task team. I was kept there for days. When I came back, it's another thing. You see, I'm attending disciplinary hearing internally.
Okay.
Even if I prepared, I forgot some of the things.
I understood. I'm going to perhaps start. This would be the exhibit bundle of Commissioner Mkhwanazi, CJC 164. It's not. If the commissioners can read it off the screen, we are happy to project. I'll just concentrate on those names that appear, a number of times, either a number of times over a period, or alternatively that make significant contributions.
Yes.
If we then start, CJC 164 starts at page 178 of Mr. Mkhwanazi's, Commissioner Mkhwanazi's bundle. So, yes.
What's the piece? Can I run for a minute? What's the piece? Can I run for a minute? Very fast, Chair.
Let's adjourn.
Thank you, Chair. And if you look to the screen, you will see the name that I gave on that particular page is highlighted for ease of reference. This, as I understand, are your statements from 2018, so they would run, I think, 2025. The first one I start with is at page 182. It's going to be flighted shortly. You will struggle to find it. On the screen, it's highlighted for ease of reference. And there it is highlighted in yellow. No, in orange, my colors. Do you see the name there, A. Mgwevu?
Oh, yes.
For 4,500.
Yes.
That was a payment in September 2018. The next payment is at 184. At the top there, it's highlighted in orange again. It would be a Mgwevu transfer of 20,500. That is in November 2018.
Yes.
Then we go to 185. It should be highlighted there again. There it comes up at the bottom of the screen for 3,500, and then for page 187.
Priscilla, maybe for completeness, give the dates as well.
Oh, yes, my apologies. For that one of 185, at page 185, there it goes. The date is coming up soon, 24/12/2018.
Yes.
And then at 187, the date is 18/02/2019.
Yes.
And unless I misread this is where they seem to stop. But these are payments probably in totaling about 40,000.
Yes.
Now,
Okay.
do you want to deal
Yes,
with
yes,
this?
yes.
Please.
Remember, I've said when I was a superintendent, I think in the last presentation when you raised that I was selling clothes. I used to go outside the country, buy clothes and everything, they come and sell. Then he was buying from me clothes. Yes.
So that was for the
Yes,
clothes.
yes. I used to sell, and I've said to you, some will buy cash, some will buy through this, yes.
How long have you been in that business?
It died
It was over what period, from what year
during
to
the
what
time
year?
during the time of COVID.
When did it start, when did it stop?
I started it, I grew up with it. I started it, I think 2016, 2017.
Okay. Was it a business you ever declared to the council? Shouldn't
No,
you?
no.
Are you not required to declare?
I know at that level you don't declare, but when you from director level and
Okay.
you declare.
Okay.
Yes, juniors but now the council is taking a decision that to declare.
Okay.
Yes, at that time we didn't.
And there are a significant number of deposits at ATMs, it would appear, that I have not considered in this little exercise. And if memory serves me well, you explained last time that those deposits are what you had made from that activity and collected on the sales you have made, and you were depositing to that account. So you are suggesting that it was both you depositing directly after collecting from customers, and customers then also depositing directly into the account. Is that?
Yes, you know, how does it work?
Yes.
Sometimes they will deposit when you are international. Like you're in a shop, you see something, you post it in a social group that I've got this, anyone wants it. Then customers will send you a WhatsApp or you communicate, say, no, I want this, I'm depositing it now. Then you tend to sell
Okay.
it, you see.
Okay. The next one then quickly, I think we start at page 189.
And I'm very sorry to raise the issue of,
Yes.
it was one of the MMC who passed on.
No, I can go back. What do you?
No. I'm saying the family mustn't feel offended when they see the name.
Oh, the person we're talking about?
Yes,
Who made,
so
I
he ended up
understand.
being an MSc coming to the city, but by that time he was working somewhere, not in the city. He was
No.
a businessman.
I understand. And I'm sorry for the sensitivities. It was the only way to recognize the transactions, and I had to use the name.
Yes.
Thanks.
Yes.
Then the next one is the first highlighted in lilac, 03/03/2020, and it's Ngwala. There are three on that page. In April 2022, payments, one is 6,000, one is 2,000. Then, do you see where I'm reading?
Yes, I can
Then we go
explain.
to page 190. And on this page, I think, please show the full page. Why don't you scroll down? Scroll down. Thank you, Chair. We're going to enlarge it. The first payment,
Ms. Ilo, is there no way, even at this point, of highlighting and so effectively blocking out everybody else? Because you've got lots of people's names in amounts that have nothing to do with the exercise that you're doing.
Now, that reduction has not been done. The only
And you can't do anything about
issue,
it now.
It would be too late. It would be to stop the exercise. And perhaps as a middle ground, to perhaps request of Commissioner Mkhwanazi to supplement and explain the payments, particularly the ones that are highlighted, because I had targeted specific payments over an extended period in significant amounts, and leave the others. That I take the point that the Commissioner makes, that there are people who might be affected by these, flighting these, who've got nothing to do with the point that I seek to explore with Commissioner Mkhwanazi.
Yes.
But because of time constraints and he's unlikely to be called back, the only way is for Commissioner Mkhwanazi to provide a statement under oath explaining those payments.
My issue, Advocate Silo, not just the other people, but also to be fair to Commissioner, his financial affairs do not have to be displayed in public. We should only focus on those transactions that we suspect or have reason to believe there are issues there. So,
I
for
take the
example,
point.
when he's buying clothes or paying for petrol or paying for his kids' school fees, it's of no use or interest to us. And it's unfair to him that his finances are displayed for everybody to see, when the focus should really be on those transactions that are problematic.
It's a fair point. I take it, Commissioner. And we would have to replace the bundles themselves to make sure that what goes into that exhibit bundle, that due reductions have been effected, and replace the pages as they stand, including your bundles.
I had assumed that because you have already highlighted those transactions that you want him to deal with, he can be given the whole thing, but you say to him, address these highlighted ones.
That's the intention. That's the intention, yes, sir.
Chair, to assist again, they've submitted the highlighted ones. I saw them. I read them yesterday, and in the previous, we highlighted. You want me to respond on that? Because we are starting with people that are no longer alive. I said, now I must explain. But I will do that, because I know that they've submitted it. But that one is limited to 2022. If you can take it up until now, we'll explain it.
I think what we will do, and inviting him to submit a supplementary statement, would be to specifically state on which accounts to speak to. So providing date and other detail to help him navigate quickly and answer to them specifically. We are happy to do that. Thank you, Commissioner. If this is where we stop the exercise for the reasons advanced, which I fully accept, that would be my questions for Commissioner Mkhwanazi. Thank you.
No.
Oh, okay.
There is a second issue, if there are no further questions. Mr. Mkhwanazi had submitted, you recall, Commissioners, 2 bulk statements and supplementary statements. Earlier he spoke of the number of annexures that he has attached. And part of his statement deals with, I would call them counter accusations about how some matters were dealt with within EMPD, either by Commissioner Spies and or Commissioner Mapieye. In effect, I think that the sum total of it being that they were derelict in their duty in certain instances that he has quoted, and yet seem to be, quote unquote, pursuing him before the commission. Now he's got a significant chunk of that story in his statement. We are in Commissioner Mkhwanazi's hands whether he wants to deal with them or whether he has tendered them as part of the information and evidence that he calls upon the commission to consider in applying its mind to his evidence in totality. We didn't get to that part of the evidence. There have been no responses and no invitation for response to those. It's his own comments regarding certain cases that he believes were under their direct authority, and he believes they failed to deal with.
Thank you, Ms. Sillo.
No, Chair, my request is that when you look at the bundles, do not turn a blind eye to the attachment that are there, so that you can check, because I feel that there's corruption, there are other things that have been taking place on those bundles. I know that you're under limited time, but the investigators, when they check, they must take other attachment that are there. But I commit that in terms of responding, I'm going to respond with an affidavit to all the things that you said I will do. Thank you, Chair.
Oh, okay. Oh, so we should just take this. What we will do is to admit the two statements into evidence, Commissioner Mkhwanazi, and I assure you that we do not turn a blind eye to anything. We consider all material that has been placed before us.
Thank you, Chair.
Just a minute.
Chair, there's another affidavit that you said I must submit.
We come into that one.
Sorry, Chair.
The statement that I see the chair holding is in evidence already.
CJC 318.
Yes. That was his last statement at his appearance in April. So that is in already.
The 39-page
Yes.
bulky statement.
That is that bulky statement that was submitted as an improved statement. So you have his original statement from November 25. Then you have that bulky statement, which is not exactly a replacement, but part replacement of the first, where we had the engagement about, unfortunately, he duplicated the numbering of the annexures. So one has to be very clear, which statement are you talking about when you talk of JD 30? So those were the two. After extensive debate, the commission resolved to admit both statements. So we will find a way to work through the duplication in annexure numbering. Then the third statement is the one that we say is this CJC 166. No, not 166. My apologies. 168. That last statement. So those are the three statements that Commissioner Mkhwanazi has submitted. Yes.
That doesn't detract from the point I made earlier, which is that we will consider all of these.
No. It doesn't at all, Chair.
All right.
It doesn't.
Is that fine?
Yes, Chair. Yes, Chair.
Thank you.
I agree, Commissioner.
And before we close, I think Commissioner Mkhwanazi wanted to raise it. We're going to distribute a last statement. When we parted on the 16th of April, 2026, regarding the issue of Commissioner Mkhwanazi's mother, Commissioner Baloyi had afforded Commissioner Mkhwanazi an opportunity to file such statement as he deems necessary with documents to explain some of the issues that had arisen and were ventilated. It is that statement that is now being handed over to you. It is not intended to engage with the contents thereof, but in compliance of an undertaking he had made to do so. This is the statement. Am I correct, Commissioner Mkhwanazi?
Yes, Chair. Because in social media, people are saying you are going to be deported on the 30th. Then I wanted to submit it very fast to make sure that I belong to South Africa. I'm a South African. Thank you, Chair. They are saying there's no Julius Mkhwanazi. Limpopo in case, no, there's something. Then I had to explain it, Chair. Thank you, Chair. It's on a lighter note, Chair. Humble apologies, Chair.
This later statement is also received into evidence, Commissioner.
Thank you, Chair.
And thank you for submitting it.
Thank you, Chair. That will be...
I hope South Africans will now accept the true position as you have stated.
Chair, Madlanga Commission arrested me. They took my passport. Even if they try, I can't leave the country.
Let me correct you there. The Commission does not arrest anybody. I made this point to Mr. Mpofu, SC, a couple of days back. He too sort of suggested the Commission does not arrest anybody. I mean, I'm a judge, even if retired. I continue to hold that title. It's completely at odds for me to go around the country arresting people. I do not do that.
Yes, Chair.
If other people, based on what evidence has been given here, choose to do that, that's because it lies with them to do that. We don't arrest people.
Chair, I'm raising it because the docket is writing Madlanga Commission. They tried to hide it, but now I'm now wearing spectacles. I can see now.
I'll say I've not seen a single one of those dockets. I do not know what's written on there, but I will accept what you say as you stated. But that has nothing to do with me. I did not write there, and I repeat, I do not arrest people. This Commission does not arrest people.
Yes, Chair.
Yeah. But I will not say people sometimes do not get arrested because of what was said here. I will never go that far.
Okay. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you.
No further comments, Chair, or issues. That is the testimony of Commissioner Mkhwanazi.
Commissioner, I hope this is the last time. Again, let me take this opportunity to say thank you very much for having cooperated with the Commission. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you,
Adjourn
Chair.
until 9:30 tomorrow?